Alright, you guys, here's another guide for Kelak Hell Guild Boss. And this is an alternative team that you can use here other than the female team from the previous week. It's not as good as the female team, but if you don't have blue ellate or red ellate, this will work pretty well. For artifact set, I'm running the increased damage by 5%. You can run one of the healing sets or the decreased damage if you want, but I think this works best. For equipment, got a HP defense on Gother, HP defense on Margaret, HP defense on Chandler, and attack defense on Melee. As for links, you can see I'm running Tarmiel on Gother. I'm running Guild Thunder with Relic on Marg. If you don't have Relic, it'd be better run Melee. And then I'm running Zeldris on Chandler for the lifesteal, and then Relic Escanor for Melee. Missions are clear within 8 turns, clear without eating a dish, clear after using a buff skill 4 times, and clear without anyone dying. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's better than the previous weeks. But starting in, this is always my opening play. It's a little different than what I see from most people, but I think it works better. I get rid of this. Now you can disable in the first phase, so that's very helpful, being able to disable him from debuffing you. But I get rid of all these cards, and I save the buff card to rank up the stance and the melee single target. Reason being is I'm going to want those cards in stage 2. Had very good draw here. Basically, the way it comes down to is if on turn 2 you don't draw another disable from Chandler, or an extra melee card, or an extra buff card, or rank up, you may just want to restart. But here I'm going to disable him, and then I think I'm just going to rank up Margaret for the moment. Worst comes to worst, I can merge those and use that as a level 3 buff. But never use a Chandler taunt or stance unless you've disabled him first. So if you didn't draw a disable, don't use the stance. Just because after he infects you, your Chandler will die or get so low that he'll die the next turn. So here I'm going to rank up Margaret. I'm going to level 3 buff. I'm going to disable him. And I don't want to put the stance up because I'm afraid it may kill him. And I don't want to kill just yet. I want to stall another turn or two until I can draw another rank up and hopefully some more melee single targets. Your ideal situation and what you're looking for is to walk into phase 2 with at least 3 level 3 melee single targets. Or at least, 2 level 2s and 2 level 3s. Just as many single targets as you can, and a level 3 Margaret buff active. Another thing you can do is get a couple, level 3 melees, and then have like a level 3 Chandler taunt. That's very good as well, because he'll get him right down there to almost death, and then you just finish him off when he attacks you next turn. But if he has too much health left and can attack you multiple times, Chandler will take way too much health and probably die, so you just got to kind of gauge that out. So we did draw another melee card, but we didn't draw a rank up, which is kind of unfortunate. So I made a little bet right here. I moved this card over because I didn't want them to merge, but I decided to use that buff, get rid of that ult, and then waste this Margaret card. I kind of betted on drawing another rank up. Like I said, you want to try to stall in phase 1 for at least 4 turns. Or 5 turns. Just basically until you can get the desired hand. So you know you can kill in 1 to 2 turns in phase 2. Because if you hang around in phase 2 more than 2 turns, or really more than 1 turn, he's probably going to kill you. So as you can see here, we're doing good damage, but we didn't kill him, sadly. This is why I'm saying if I had that rank up previously, I could have just put up a Chandler taunt, or finished him off with 1 more melee card. Something along those lines. But I got lucky on him targeting Margaret here. If he had targeted Gother, I probably would have lost. Or at least he would have died. So here, I'm going to do this just to get the maximum amount of points here from skill use. Use that Chandler level 2 taunt to get some points for using a level 2. Then I'll use the melee card. Anytime you can throw a buff card out, do it. It gives you points if you have extras. But yeah, this team, you have to have a very good run to score 9k with this team, but you can. But this is a good team at the least to just clear the stage with. It's pretty easy to clear with. But yeah, 9k perfectly just right there. But there you go, you guys. I hope this helps.